All right, question 25. Maria and Garth are playing a game with algebra tiles. They each grab a handful of tiles and put them on the expression comparison mat at right to see whose side had greater values. Maria said, I have mat A and my side has more. Garth, who has mat B, disagrees with her. So write an expression for mat A and mat B, explore using this tool. So I'm going to click this tool, and the first thing they want us to do is write an expression for this. So go ahead and click that. So my expression for this is going to be, I'm going to actually write it down here. I have two positive x's and I have three positive ones and I have a negative 1. On this side, I have a positive x and I have 5 positive 1s. So I wrote down the original expression. All right. So I did that. Work with your team to simplify the expression on the expression mat. Carefully record our work for each step on your paper with symbols. Tell which side is greater. All right, so here's the key. We're going to write our work down as we're doing it. So the first thing we always take care of is 0 pairs. So I have a set of 0 pairs on this side, so I can take them off. I don't have any more 0 pairs, so I'm going to write down what I have left. So I still have 2 x's on this side, and I have 2 1s. So all I did was simplify. I did my 0 pairs. You'll notice this is kind of that 0 pairs I did. 3 plus negative 1 is a positive 2. Over here, I don't have any 0 pairs. So this is still just x plus 5. All right. So the next thing that I can do is I can take away some things that they have in common. So I'm going to take away the ones they have in common. So I notice that both sides have some positive 1s in common. So I'm going to take them off the board. All right, and I'm going to write down what I still have. So on the left, I now have a 2x. That's all I have. Over here, I have an x, but now I only have 3 positive 1s. Okay, so notice how this is kind of changed. You know, this side has 2 less 1s. This side has 2 less 1s. All right, I still got some things I can take away. So let's see. On both sides, I have an x. So I can take an x off of both sides. And then I rewrite what I still have. So on this side, I just have an x. On this side, I just have a 3. So back to our question. So we simplified this. We want to tell which side is bigger. Notice this is how I write down my steps. Now, I can't tell which side is bigger because I don't know the value of x. All right, so we can't put an inequality symbol because I don't know which side is bigger. With your group, find at least 4 values for x that would make expression mat A greater than B. All right, so I need to come up with 4 things that I could put over here that would make this the greater side. Well, I could just do this. If x is a 4, this side is greater. If x is a 5, this side is greater. If x is a 6, this side is greater. And if x is a 7, this side is greater. So there are my 4. I have lots of possibilities. Anything bigger than 4 would work. What else do I need? Any value that makes any value for x that makes A greater than B is a solution for this. So this is what we started with. This is to read 2x plus 3 plus negative 1 is greater than x plus 5. Share your solutions with another team to see if they have the same solutions. So you're not going to share them with another team because you're at home. That's going to be tough to do. But the major thing you got to take out of this is how I showed my work. I did one thing in my simplifying process. I did my 0 pairs, wrote it down. Did my 0 pairs, wrote it down. Then I took something they have in common, wrote it down. I did the other stuff they have in common, wrote it down. All right, and then when I came up with this, I couldn't tell which was bigger because I don't know what x is. But I do know that if I put any numbers that are 4 or bigger on here, then that will make this side larger.